Gay men speak out. Porn versus reality. A recent thread in Sub-reddit AskGayMen sparked an insightful discussion on how adult content shapes perceptions of real-life attraction. Beyond the traditional conversations of gay porn addiction, the post asked if, quote, they perceive IRL, in real life, men differently because of their NSFW, not safe for work viewing, end quote. People responded differently to the post, but most commenters said that they are happy to be able to differentiate fantasy from reality. One shared, quote, the more porn I watch, the more I'm into regular-looking guys, dad bods, older guys, and so-called flaws, end quote. Another added, quote, I love the perfectly built guys in porn, but also the chubby ones who know how to take care of me, end quote. LGBTQ sexual wellness experts have suggested that porn can create unrealistic and unattainable real-life relationship expectations. Well, I mean, this is an age-old story.
Right.
As long as there's been porn, there's been this conversation, or maybe not spoken, but an unspoken inner dialogue, like, am I seeking out that or am I seeking out this? You know,
Right.
Porn is my boyfriend, because, I'm celibate for over 13 years now. So
It still breaks my heart every time he says that out loud. All the ass he's missing. Oh, God, that breaks my heart. Porn is not real, okay? Porn is not real, okay? For the most part, it's not, okay?
It's more real than it used to be in a way.
It is, because now, there's OnlyFans and there's personal content and
Amateur,
there's POV, there's amateur, there's stuff like that, you can get that. But as my first introduction to porn was gay porn, and it's still the porn I watch today, right? But because I watched some straight porn, I was screaming and making all kinds of weird noises the first couple of times that I had sex that had nothing to do with what was going on, but because I thought that was how you were supposed to act. And the women part is always the worst part, right?
Yeah.
And so I was making all kinds of noises that nothing was happening, and I was still making those noises, Some porn should have some kind of disclaimer, like saying, hey, if you try this at home, make sure that, I just think...
Don't do this with those fingernails.
Don't do this with those fingernails.
Results may vary.
But, am I lying, though? There are people that won't talk to their friends or won't talk to their parents or won't talk to people about porn or about how sex goes, and then they think that porn is how it is, and then they have it, and it's really not.
Right.
I've always found it interesting that the stories that can sometimes, I guess, come out of that industry. Two of my favorite movies actually are on the backdrop: Boogie Nights and most recently Max.
Right.
Two of my favorite, and I don't even think of them as like even the adult element of them. I think of them as just very impressive stories about people. So
it's a job.
Yeah,
it's a job.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and to paraphrase the late Carol Channing, porn. When did I watch porn?
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's an obtuse reference.
Yes, it certainly is.
Well, yeah.
And I'm obtuse.
I got it.